Samantha and Blake have inherited an old home from Samantha's grandparents, and the kitchen, the living room, and the bathroom desperately need some work.
When people say lipstick on a pig, this is what they mean.
The house has a lot of character, but if these walls could talk, the things it would say, they don't want to hear.
I would love...
What's in behind that?
Oh, God.
Don't rip it out yet, okay?
If they want my help, they're gonna have to listen to me.
Let's crank this budget up. I like it.
When you plan on transforming a home that has all the original finishes, you may take pride in preserving its cosmetic features, but it's what's under that facade that really counts.
Blake.
Hey, Brian, how's it going?
Not bad, man. You?
Good. Come on in.
All right.
This is Sam here.
How are you, Sam?
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you,
Thanks
too.
for coming.
So, give me a little information here. Obviously, there's some history to this house.
Absolutely.
Yes,
Okay.
definitely.
Well, the house is built in 1937.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sam's grandparents used to own the house,
Yes.
Oh, no way.
so we purchased it off of her grandparents.
So there's a lot of history here.
Thanksgiving, Christmas, every family occasion was here.
That's got to be kind of a trip, though, to move into an old family house where you spent time as a kid.
Yeah, you know what? It's cool though.
Like, what have you guys done since you moved in?
Since we moved in, I mean, the entire place was filled with carpet. The
Okay.
washroom had carpet in it. We've done some painting, just some little aesthetic things. It still looks like there's a lot to be done.
So what's the plan here for you guys? How long are you planning to stay here?
I think our plan is, I mean, this is first time home ownership for both of us. So, I mean, my vision is kind of 5-6 years.
I'm sure there's some things you want to do to increase the value, change the space a little bit. What are we looking at first?
First area of concern looking at is the area we're in right now.
Right here? Okay.
This is our family room. This is the biggest living space in the house.
Okay.
We've got old windows, and
Yes.
quite a few of them.
Single pane, old, inefficient windows.
Yes, you know, we're putting on the sealers in the winter, taking them off in the spring, that kind of thing. Second small thing would be the mantle. This mantle, this thin
I quite
mantle
like
here.
it, but
I'd probably like to change that.
he needs something for his PlayStation.
Our preference wouldn't be to have all the wires hanging
Yeah.
off,
Yeah.
dangling
This is a
everywhere.
good look, but
So I noticed there's some decorating here going on, too.
yeah, Blake put that down.
I just, you know they're upside down, right?
Yeah, there's a few pieces.
Yeah.
And then also the floor, as you can see. The floor, when we tear up the carpet on this beautiful parquet wood, you're beginning to see the heads of the nails and things like that.
I'm assuming here you want to stick with some heritage of the building as well.
Yes,
Yeah,
absolutely.
that's right.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so I'm getting an idea in here. What are we looking at
I
next?
think the next room we'll take you to is our kitchen.
The kitchen?
Yeah.
All right, let's go. Okay.
Try.
Okay.
Wow. So I feel like I've come in here, I've wandered through the 40s, and I've come in, now I'm in the kind of in the 50s and slash 70s.
Yes, I think there's quite a few updates that we'd love to do. Here, there was kind of a linoleum floor underneath this.
There was like 4 layers of the linoleum here.
We just put in a subfloor as kind of a temporary basis, and we've been living on a painted subfloor. So the cabinetry was old school wood, white. Sam actually came in, she painted all of it. Some of them, the hinges aren't working.
I
Even less
painted
like
the
paint,
fridge and I stainless steel. I did that.
Yeah? It's, you know,
And
for
I did
a
that
minute I
as well.
thought this was stainless steel. Just for a moment.
I
You
did the
stainless steel that
I
too,
did,
yeah?
and the oven and the dishwasher.
She also covered up all the buttons.
And now there's
so
no
she's
buttons.
the only one who
so I'm
knows
the
which
only
buttons.
one.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Who
so
knows how to work it?
the old school stove, about 2 of the elements work on it.
Okay.
Which, it's just the 2 of us, but when we're gonna have Thanksgiving, Christmas dinners and have
Yep.
friends over.
You guys are certainly living like you're in your 20s.
Yeah.
So if we could reconfigure moving the fridge somewhere else, we've had an idea of moving it, you know, over here where this wall oven is.
Okay.
Really letting these 2 spaces flow
Yeah.
together.
Open it up.
So how are you handy?
No.
No, not
That's
at all.
why I prefer to be at work, actually.
He is not handy at all.
Okay. You guys are a match made in.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
We're spectacular.
Wow. What are we looking at next?
The bathroom.
Let's go.
There's not room for the 3 of us. So.
Oh no. That. Whoa. Hey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Light switch in the shower.
Flowered light switch in the shower.
Yeah. Very safe.
This is an old, I think that's cast iron or steel.
I think it is. I think it's a cast iron tub.
That's a big one.
Right now, the shower's running, the taps are running, the toilet works, but as you can see, they're all very outdated.
What's behind there?
There's
there-
actually a closet.
There's a closet behind there. Is it, do you use that closet?
No.
Okay. I think what this needs is some demolition.
When I see old homes like this, they pretty much need work anywhere. But before I can choose anything, I need to see what these guys can bring to the table.
Oh, this deck bounces a lot. Did you build this?
No,
didn't
God.
No?
I couldn't put this together.
You guys know the deal, right? It's, hand me the money, give me your keys, and get out.
Yeah.
Let me take control, but first I gotta know what kind of budget we're looking at.
40,000 is my
40.
budget.
Is that top end, game over?
Yes.
Not a penny more?
No.
Okay.
No.
So we're looking at about 35 with a contingency.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think with that kind of budget that, there's a lot I could do here.
Good.
So the question is, are you feeling generous today? Are you ready to hand that budget over and let me make the calls?
I am.
Yeah, yeah.
Because it'll be my turn to rip some things apart.
I know.
Maybe even do some
I
painting.
know.
What's gonna happen now is I'm gonna take off for a little bit. I gotta think about this, come up with some plans. And when I come back, we're gonna get right to work.
Awesome.
Okay.
Blake and Sam showed me around their 100-year-old home. We looked at the living room, the kitchen, and the bathroom. Now, the living room looks like it's 100 years old.
It doesn't scream, hey, a young couple lives here.
No.
Yeah.
They've got single-pane windows that could be updated and a lot of thick plaster, which just really isn't in style anymore. After the living room, we headed into the kitchen, where Sam has painted everything, including the appliances. Then we headed into the bathroom, right back into the 1950s. We've got the black and white tile, the light switch in the shower.
I like the grab bars, though. They can actually be handy when you're older.
This is an old house, but today is a brand new day, so let's do some work.
So what do you think?
I think he might have chosen the bathroom. He was definitely eyeing that bathtub
I know,
and shower.
that tub. Well, I'm hoping for the kitchen, but
I think only time will tell.
yeah. Oh my God. No.
Not the living room.
The living room, obviously.
Doesn't look like the kitchen. Anything's happened in here.
There was nothing demolished. Made me a little nervous. All right.
When we turned around the corner and the bathroom wasn't done, then I was very concerned.
Come on out the back.
Come on at the back. Oh my goodness, you're not fixing the deck, are you?
You sound nervous
I'm
already.
very nervous. I just told him I'm gonna puke.
I'm not doing the deck.
Okay.
You see there's one little piece of tape up there in the corner.
Oh yeah?
Okay.
And we got a little piece of tape on the wall over there by the light switch.
Okay.
Those are samples that we took and had them tested at the lab. And you've got asbestos everywhere in this house, including outside the house. The plaster on the outside, the walls, the ceiling outside in the main room. We couldn't just start ripping and tearing apart today. We are doing the kitchen.
Fantastic.
Okay. I just heard two hearts start beating again. Were you a little worried?
I was a little concerned, yeah.
Yeah, what were you worried about?
You did bathroom.
You didn't want the bathroom done?
No.
You know, I think
Kitchen is
anything
huge
we
for
were
us.
going to be ahead. Any room that
Yeah.
you chose, we were
Yeah.
going to be ahead of where we are. But I think we desperately need the kitchen.
Yes.
So
Okay, good.
It's not functional, so.
Couple of happy customers on day
Very
one. This is
happy.
good. This is good.
Now I can breathe. We're
Yes.
good.
I chose the kitchen for a couple of reasons. The bathroom here, you guys have a really healthy budget. That's a lot more than you need to do that bathroom. That's a fairly small project to rip that out and do it properly. The room in here really is cosmetic. There's not a lot going on. Because of the asbestos content, because of all of that, we can come in, we can bring the resources in, do the level 3 abatement, get everything out properly, do the structural work we need to do, get all the electrical done, upgrade the insulation, take care of the plumbing, completely change the kitchen, open it up, and add huge value to this house. I do have a plan,
Okay.
if you'd like to see the plan.
Yes, of
Yeah?
course.
Okay.
We'll create an open concept kitchen by removing the wall. Then we'll install a pine plank hardwood floor.
That's awesome.
Oh wow.
We lose that corner cabinet, so we can push the cabinets out a little bit more.
Okay.
With a new larger footprint, we can install lots of cabinetry and a peninsula island with a butcher block countertop.
Wow.
The rest of the cabinets will go here alongside the brand new appliances, transforming the whole main floor.
Brand new floor, not only in here and the hardwood you wanted, but right through the main floor. Because it's got to extend. We can't, there's nowhere to end it.
Stop it, yeah.
So we got to keep going.
Okay,
I love it.
love it.
All right.
Very relieved right now.
Okay, that's good because you're going to be writing a fat check to an abatement company very shortly.
Our asbestos abatement team is here right now to remove all of the asbestos in the area that we're working. They build a room, essentially, that they put a negative pressure machine in that will suck all of that dust out through a HEPA filter. All that material inside that's friable has to be removed, bagged, sealed, removed safely. Everything else left in there has a lockdown material that's sprayed on the walls to keep any remaining fibers locked into place. A couple days later, we bring in the environmental testing, do the air quality samples, make sure that there's no fibers in the air, and if we're green, we can take everything down and we start putting it all back together.
Oh my goodness. Hey, Brian.
Looks a little bit different than the last time we were here.
Holy.
So how are you feeling now that you see it all torn apart?
Oh, I lost my little cabinet that you're standing on.
You're standing in.
That's where I used to play with my grandma, and we used to put all our china in there and that kind of stuff. I think I'm okay with it.
You think you're okay?
I'm working through it.
It can be a little shocking to come home and see.
It is a bit shocking.
So we got a couple little things we need to deal with. We do have some HVAC in here that we need to move and reposition. And then, you know, because with the abatement, you know, retail costs and something like that is around 10,000 bucks. So big job, you know, to do it properly, to do it safely.
Yeah.
It's something you don't really want to skirt around.
How does that affect our budget?
Well,
In a big way. I mean, do we have to? Are we looking at
it's a slight
giving up
increase.
some things?
Yeah.
Well, that's one of the things we can do. We can mitigate some of these costs by giving up on some of the finishes.
Okay.
More permanent items are the things you don't want to not spend the money on.
Yeah.
As an example, flooring. Once you've got your flooring down, your cabinets on top, it's hard to change the flooring out.
Yeah.
Cabinets,
Put
that's
some money
another
in
one. Countertops, easy to swap out. Doors, hardware, light fixtures, all that kind of stuff is easier to swap out later.
Okay.
Okay.
So now we have a couple of other options, and here's a great opportunity to save some costs or to bite the bullet and add a little to the budget.
Okay.
When we remove this wall, we have a couple of options. Because the ceiling joists are overlapped on top of it, it is considered a bearing wall because it's carrying weight.
Okay.
But it's not carrying a floor, so there's not a ton of weight on there. But we can do this in one of two ways. One is to put a beam in underneath all this stuff and put a post on the other side. It's very similar to this over here.
Okay.
See where you have the beam sitting underneath? The other way is that we can temporarily support these. We'll have to put a wall on either side of these, hold them up, and then we'll just cut these and slide the beam up in between all the joists and then hang these on the new beam. So we'll have a post at either end, but it'll be hidden in the wall.
What's the cost required in that?
It is a little bit extra work.
We've got two choices to remove this wall. We can either put a flush beam, or we can put what's called a drop beam in. It's a little easier, it's quicker, it's gonna save a few bucks, but it's really up to them.
I mean, you're looking at a few extra hours of labor for a few guys for a flush beam versus a drop beam.
There is definitely concern about the budget. I mean, the budget's there for a reason. It's, you know, obviously we had that kind of $5,000 reserve fund there, and that's pretty well gone because of the asbestos.
For a flush beam versus a drop beam, it'll be flat all the way across, so this will look like one big room.
Yeah.
I think I prefer that.
Yeah,
All right.
for sure.
If we're gonna go over the budget and it's gonna be done right,
Has to be done.
Let's crank this budget up. I like
All
it.
right.
I like it.
This is an old double brick house, so there's no insulation in between the plaster and the outside walls. So we're framing the walls to allow room to put insulation. We're gonna spray foam this so it will be vapor sealed and nice and warm, but it will also give us a little more space to run the electrical and the plumbing and other things in the kitchen.
Because you won't have anything over this.
A temporary wall is put in place temporarily just to hold up the ceiling or the structure above a wall that we're going to remove. You have to have the engineering done, you have to get the permits, and you have to get it inspected. You have to know what you're doing when you're taking out structural walls. You can't just start ripping things apart or your house is gonna fall down.
One pocket for the beam.
To create the beam, we're taking 2 LVLs, or laminated veneer lumber. We're gluing them together with construction adhesive. We nail it with a certain nailing pattern, and then we put that into place. We make sure we've got 3 inches of bearing straight down onto solid foundation or onto a beam on both sides. And then we put our hangers on our joists. We can take our temporary walls out, and voila, we got 1 big room instead of 2 small ones. The guys can now bring in the sheets of drywall and start putting this room back together. And then it's time to start laying down the floor. Blake and Sam didn't want a really modern, dark, flat hardwood floor, so we've gone with pine tongue and groove. That's a little softer. It's gonna rough up a little. It's gonna show some character over time. It's a little more rustic, and that fits with this house.
Oh my God, you
I'm good.
are something else.
That right there, that takes planning, skill, dedication, mostly luck. So here we are. We've got, obviously, the walls are up. The nice pine that's the finish in place. Let's get some color on the wall.
I think I'll roll.
All right, I'll cut.
And roll and cut.
She's good at painting altogether. She does.
Oh,
I've heard
you've
that
seen
rumor.
my work.
Who taught you how to paint? If you roll from this side, right, and you roll towards the arm, see how all those lines kind of disappear? There's a few areas, obviously, where you put it on so thick that we'll have to go over it. So then just look at the wall and you don't see any lines, right?
I think I got the hardest job.
See how the brush is angled there?
Yes.
Your first pass, just stay ½ inch away from the ceiling. And then your second pass, just go in for the kill.
Impressive.
Smooth.
Mine doesn't look quite like that.
Blake is just not very good with the roller, and Sam is not very good with the brush, and I suspect vice versa also applies. But the good thing is I've given them the wall that will be completely covered in cabinets, so we'll be okay.
Oh, geez. For the record, I am a pretty awesome painter. Cutting, you know, not my thing.
All right.
I think we're out of paint.
That's what happens when you
It's
use a
gotta be
full can for one wall.
There's no more money left.
We're gonna have to buy another can now.
Oh my goodness.
We're dangerously close to completing this kitchen, but we do have a few things to take care of. The blinds are going up, and we actually have to touch up some of the painting that Blake and Sam did earlier, but we're almost there.
Okay.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, wow. Oh, so we cleaned up a little bit.
A little bit. This is not our house. Wow. Oh my goodness.
The floor looks fantastic.
The floor looks amazing.
I love it.
Doesn't it?
Those tools are amazing.
I was thinking it was gonna feel a lot more narrow once all the cabinets came in, and now I'm in here and it's huge.
Like it feels a lot more open.
It does. Walk in here.
Okay.
This is where the wall was.
Ah,
Walk in here, and this was it.
What a difference. I love everything.
and we have counter space. We can
And we
actually-
have counter space. I think it keeps up with the older home sort of vibe and the cottage chic look that we're going for. Yeah, love it. I love the sink.
It's a cool sink.
Because it's a farmer's sink, right? That's what they're called. And my grandparents were farmers, so.
You gonna get back to your roots and plant some seeds, or
well,
what?
I did plant some tomatoes outside, but they kind of.
Should try
We
onions.
had a lot of tomatoes.
They're easy to handle.
Yeah.
You guys did an amazing job painting this
I
wall.
was gonna say, it's
Yeah.
a good thing you covered up his paint,
Really
you
good
know,
job.
with
Did the tiles just stick onto that paint?
We can't even see the lines in your paint. We
Yeah.
can't see the.
You did a great
can't see
job.
New appliances that you probably won't have to paint.
These are much better, obviously.
They were. we put a panel on it so you don't have to paint it.
Oh, I didn't even see that. I love it.
I thought I had a vision for it, and I thought I could envision it, but coming back in here and seeing it today is just, it's a dream come true.
I think putting that flush beam in, spending a few extra bucks up there,
Love it.
Yeah.
totally worthwhile.
Totally worth it.
It's gone, it's structurally, but this nice big ceiling makes it feel bigger in here.
This is not the house that we purchased.
Do you think if your grandparents were here today and they walked in, do you think this is
Oh,
something
my
they'd be
grandmother
happy
would
with?
lose it. I mean, it's a perfect combination of new and old.
So when we pulled this apart, obviously, you know, we had the environmental testing done.
Yes.
Ton of asbestos in here, so we had the appropriate stuff done. That ate up a good chunk of the budget, but you're willing to spend a few extra bucks to get it done, right? Keep that in mind going forward if you're gonna rip the rest of the house apart. There is asbestos in here, but again, if you're not ripping this down, if you're not taking the plaster down,
Yeah.
it's encapsulated in there, it's not dangerous until you disturb it.
Our entire main floor has been done, and it's absolutely gorgeous. We could have never done this by ourselves, ever. I couldn't ask for anything more. I mean, this is ridiculous.
Yeah.
I love it.
So I know you guys were a little nervous when I first got here and I said, hand me the money, hand me the keys. But do you still think we made the right decision here?
Absolutely. 100%.
No questions.
Do you still trust me?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
That's all I need.
What do you want to do next?
Yeah.
Is the real question.
Well, I'm kind of hungry. But I got somewhere to be. I got to take off. Sam,
Thanks, right?
you're very welcome. It was a pleasure. Blake,
Thanks a lot, Brian.
enjoy, guys. I'll wait for the invite for the first party here.
Okay,
good.
absolutely.
You'll get it in the mail.
Take it easy.
Yeah.
Bye. You live here. Did you
I
know
know.
that?
I know. That's the hardest thing to imagine is the fact that we live here. In my mind, worth every penny.
Rolling. Celebrate. I got you guys an edible arrangement.
Oh, beautiful.
Look at that. You know what? I'm going to take this with me. See you later.
Please tell me Arlene didn't drop that on.